Hey everybody, off the Mike Sports Network here. Big news in the NFL. A couple stories that are intertwined together. Matthew Stafford has agreed to a restructured contract with the Los Angeles Rams. He is staying in the City of Angels. I did not expect this to happen. I know it was sort of like a pipe dream of hoping that maybe the Browns might be interested, or like there was rumors of the Las Vegas Raiders potentially being interested. It just never was going to work out. I'm curious to see what the number is for Matthew Stafford, but good. That's a QB piece off the board. Now, we get to a really interesting discussion. The Giants were one of the rumored destinations for Matthew Stafford. There are rumors now that they're talking to Aaron Rodgers and are interested in potentially bringing in Aaron Rodgers. The New York Giants have the chance to do the funniest thing ever and bring in Aaron Rodgers into the exact same stadium that he occupied for the last two seasons in just an absolute unmitigated disaster with the Jets. Do I think this is going to work out with the Giants? I don't know. But I will tell you this, despite all of the, theatrics and all the bullshit that comes with Aaron Rodgers, he actually had a pretty decent season last year. So the Giants have a chance to do maybe the funniest thing ever and bring Aaron Rodgers in, and Aaron Rodgers potentially, who knows, maybe he has a resurgence or something like that. But the most fascinating element outside of the top of the draft with these quarterbacks in the offseason, obviously Kirk Cousins, there's still some stuff to be figured out in Atlanta. Aaron Rodgers is the next big piece of this whole quarterback offseason that needs to be determined. And I'm here to tell you, I almost want him to go to the Giants because of the fact that it's literally the same city and the same stadium that he was in a year ago. He's just putting on a different uniform. A different color from green to blue. And, if you're the Giants at this point, if you're not that interested in Shedeur Sanders or if Cam Ward's there, what do you have to lose going with Aaron Rodgers for a season or two? And then if it doesn't work out, you can try your hand. You're going to probably move off of Joe Shane. You're probably going to move off of Brian Daboll if it doesn't work. You really have nothing to lose at this point if you're the Giants. So, to me, I can't even believe I'm actually standing on business for, potentially an Aaron Rodgers move to a team. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong in bringing Aaron Rodgers to the Giants. I think the Giants have a chance to do one of the most hilarious things in football. And if it works out, then, they look like geniuses and the Jets look like morons. And then if it doesn't work out, then, hey, they're on the same level as the Jets, which, the Giants have been largely irrelevant they've been really largely irrelevant in the pro sports space, in the NFL space, outside of 1 year where they went to the playoffs the first year that Brian Daboll was the coach there. Outside of that, this team has been awful since Eli Manning retired. They've been awful. So why not throw a dart at the dartboard and basically just say, fuck it, let's go with Aaron Rodgers? If you believe in Shedeur Sanders, if you believe in Cam Ward, if he's there at number 3, sure. Why the hell not? But I think you really don't have anything to lose here if you're the Giants. It's a very interesting story that's developing in terms of how the quarterback market is going to be, but it seems more and more likely that in the top 5, we're going to get 2 quarterbacks going. If you're the Raiders, you're probably not going to get your quarterback if you stay where you are. If the Titans don't take a quarterback 1, I am starting to become more and more convinced that if he wants to do it and the Browns are that much in love with him, I think the Browns will take Cam Ward number 2. That's if he is, of course, there. I don't know if they will do the same thing if it's Shedeur at number 2 and Cam Ward goes 1. But if Cam Ward is there at number 2 and there is an option and it's Abdul Carter's off the board, or even if Abdul Carter is there, I'm not convinced that the Browns are going to pass at a quarterback anymore. I've gotten to the point that I'm almost, kind of thrilled about the idea because there are things to like about Cam Ward's game and can be molded into something. There's some level of excitement there that I didn't see a week or two ago, but more and more, I've seen some film. I've actually gone back and, looked at some things, and I think it's very interesting. But then we get to 3, and obviously with Matthew Stafford not being available anymore, Aaron Rodgers is the next biggest veteran name unless Kirk Cousins becomes available. And I don't think Kirk Cousins is going to the Giants. I think if Kirk Cousins leaves the Falcons, he will end up in a Cleveland Browns uniform. I'm very confident in that. So, Giants, ball's in your court now. Please, I'm begging you. As a content creator and as a guy who has watched and loved this league, please do the funniest thing of all time and bring in Aaron Rodgers to be your quarterback after he flamed out. Didn't he really not even much? Some of it was his fault, but he actually played okay amidst all of the turmoil and all the mess that was going on there, some of which was actually initiated by him. But it would be very interesting to see how this plays out. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.